some reason, and this is really sad, man, bro, I didn't really get paid as a producer. And I've produced Quincy Jones, I produced Maroon 5, Chris Brown, like all of these different people, Wayne, Tip, it goes on and on and on. People didn't really pay me until I bought a Bentley. I mean, white cats can walk around looking like a troll, bro, and no shoes on and dusty and half addicted on meth and get paid.
That's the shit I'm talking about, bro. And that he is not lying, bro. White people can walk around with sandals on, fucking Payless, a goddamn Walmart polo shirt and everything, and got more money than the nigga that's walking around here trying to goddamn with Jordans on. And man, I just seen this thing went down at Lennox Saturday, bro. Everybody outside for them APs, them $300 AP, bro. And it's like, bro, I look at how many people was really at that goddamn place, and it don't shock me because I know how people is down here now, bro. Lennox has become one of the places I don't think I've ever taken my kids to Lennox. And I probably won't. I always taking them to like, I taking them Sandy Spring. I take them out to like Perimeter Mall or the Mall of Georgia to get them away from all that, bro. Cause Lennox ain't nothing but a goddamn somebody want to be rich flex store. Like it's not the same, bro. When we grew up in Lennox was, I don't know, bro. It was different going to Lennox back in the early 2000s. Now you go to Lennox, don't nobody from Atlanta that's really from Atlanta really care about going no damn Lennox, bro. We ain't been tapped out of that for real. And it might just be a new generation. It might just be, you know what I mean? Like, but this new generation is a lot different and crazy and wilder, bro. And I don't know. But he definitely right, bro. Go. And I'm gonna start doing that, bro. Like I gotta really just figure out what the new generation, because that's where I gotta spend most of my focus on the kids, because I do have a good relationship with kids. I just don't lately. I just haven't been connecting the way I should, and I got to get back to that. But he's right, man. I got to figure out how to be able to draw kids and get them to listen to what I'm saying too more. And I know what comes with that, like just having certain things and being like, you gotta look like you got money, you gotta look like this and that. And I'm over that page of my life, but I understand that if I want to make the impact that I want to make in kids' life or do what I need to do, I gotta go where their attention is at. Cause their attention ain't gonna last long if it's boring or it ain't cool to them.
$1 million a track. But for some reason, I have to wear my money on me. So what I learned is if God gives you information, if God illuminates you to know where our interest lies, if I can be a part of that and bring them to me, then the other fucking thing, if you gonna spend that kind of money with Louis Vuitton and Gucci, motherfucker, don't ever ask me for shit. You gonna pay me. You gonna fucking pay me. And I mean that. I'm a lot of things, and you gonna laugh at this. But I am not joking. Before a motherfucker can tell you that David Banner is cheap, they'll tell you I gave it to him for free. I'm never cheap. I'm never discounted. You know why I will give it to you for free? Because free is still priceless. Motherfucker can't never say they lowball me ever again in life, bro. You are worth what you say and what you know. God loves you so much. If you say you a slave, you are. If you say you a nigga, you are. If you a God and you act like one, you that too. And you are worthy of being praised. So I am in the high fashion, and then I really got into that shit, and I like the way it feels, and that bullshit, I'm on their motherfucking ass. I mean it.
But within the last 3 minutes, if we ain't know where he was from, this is a Mississippian right here, boy. Real spill.
Boy.
I want to go back to something real quick, and we can.
And I'm having a great fucking time,
I love
bro.
where we at.
Good job, dog.
How would you want Black history to be taught if you could control it?
If I could control it, I would just want people to tell the truth. There's not many things, bro, that we didn't create. Bro, I'm learning more and more every day. I just bumped into the Black rock group Death from Detroit. Mm-hmm. They were the ones that started grunge music. Matter of fact, by the time they figured out how much people loved them, they were a reggae group, and they started a whole genre of music and didn't know it. Bro, you got to think about it. Just about anything that's connected to work, black people had to have created it because them motherfuckers wasn't working. They had us. We created the cotton gin. So what they did, and what I can say that I'm learning from white people that has changed my life, we are so talented that we spend more time doing the talent than creating systems.
Esther Demille is powered by Shopify, both online and in person.
Shopify enabled.
I give you a great example. The reason why the NBA always plays with the game, because white boys really can't be active in playing the actual game no more. They just don't physically have the talent. So they play with our lives. They play with us. They put rules and set rules and say, okay, let's try a new ball. Let's see if we can get the 4-point shot. That's how they play with us. They play with our lives on a whole nother level, right? That's what we have to start doing, is setting up systems. People know my criticism on most conventional religions, but I realize that if I convince someone that they need to change the way that they think, there's not a system for them to land into. You know, where are they gonna go if they don't go in the white people's system? That's the reason why we give up and just go back to them, because we don't have nowhere to go. Bro, imagine this. As smart as you are and how intellectual you are, the kind of money that you have, and I'm not criticizing this, I'm just saying I noticed it myself. We spend so much time in the talent. Imagine you being in a place and just implementing shit. All you got to do is watch the system, pay for it, sign your name, and keep it moving. Look at Oprah Winfrey. For a very long time, Oprah had to be on every fucking cover of her magazine or it wouldn't sell. Had to be in every movie that came out of her company. You know what I'm saying? That's not freedom. And I started realizing that, like, damn, I got a system of producers that I use. This last album that I worked on, bro, my producers got more tracks than I did. And I was happy about that, bro. So that's what I want to do. I want to be in a position, bro, like I'm serious. I see something in you that you don't see. Bro, you in a superhero movie, dog, it's over. Your motherfucking ass take off and run. They have to build some new cameras. I'm like, what the fuck? This motherfucker flash for real.
More pixels.
I see it, dog. But we got to set up the systems.
Let's talk about movies real quick. Seeing Michael B. Jordan and Ryan Coogler win their Oscar for a film that was rooted in deep Black Mississippi culture, the movie obviously Sinners. What did that moment feel for you, actually being a representative from Mississippi?
What meant more to me than even the movie is that a young man from the city that the movie was about, the movie didn't show in that city. He talked about it online. And Ryan Coogler and his wife in the studio got together and went and took the movie back to Mississippi. And I was so proud because Ryan Coogler said something, man, and he's one of the dudes I respect the most, bro. Even the way that he speaks. You know, he's unapologetic.
He got that
himself.
Oakland. He got that Oakland in him.
The way that he loves his wife, bro, and builds his wife. Just the embodiment. And he hasn't missed yet. People are not noticing that. He has not fucking missed.
That's hard to do.
Yeah, it's impossible to do, dog.
That's hard to
That's
do.
impossible to do.
Because even, and I'm sorry, and this is just my Rotten Tomatoes, Rotten Pears, or just movie critique. All right. What's my man, Get Out? Jordan Peele. A lot of his movies, like Get Out was of epic proportion. A couple of ones after that was just like, okay, it's not. The Us was a little deep too, because it was like, okay, he's back. And then it was just, okay, where we at? It's getting too heavy. But Fruitville Station, you had the Black Panther. You don't want to be that's you. But then you drop the Sinners. And this is what I even heard from, I heard Coogler, I heard Tyler Perry. With the budget that you have allocated to create, you maximized what you had.
That's what they do to us. We'll take 2 dimes and rub the motherfuckers together and make that shit hot. That's just our people. You know, but what I'll say, man, is that he brought that movie back to Mississippi. And he said something so powerful. I pulled him to the side, and I don't like talking about what men talked about. I don't like to talk about what men talk about in private, but this was so beautiful, and it let me know that how much he really loves Mississippi. I pulled Ryan to the side. I'm like, hey, dog, if it's about Mississippi, bro, why didn't you just shoot it in Mississippi, bro? And he said they didn't have the facility that he needed in order to give the beautiful vision of how he wanted to look. He didn't want to sell Mississippi short. The vision, because it's about Mississippi anyway, bro, it blew me away. It blew me away because I may want to shoot or produce my song in your studio, but if you don't have the stuff that I need in order for it to sound on this level, then I'm doing the artist a disservice and I'm doing the people a disservice. So Ryan's ability to study the game, the cameras, the way that it's going to roll out on the screen, all of these things, bro, that he is bringing to the game, I promise you, bro, I haven't seen that type of love, you know, for art. And I just want to tell you that's something, when I told you I didn't finish the statement about me rapping and how I'm rapping, I don't know why God brought it to me this way, but I've never been this sober in my life and recorded. Like, I thought I needed to be high. I thought I needed to be drunk in order to get the God side out of me. For me to tap in what I am tapped into now, and I don't have to be high. I may get high, but I don't have to be there. I can bring God and be in communion with God with a sound mind, bro. Oh, come on. And I'm watching Ryan and his wife do that. And then
Who's your silk press staying so sleek on these 2-week vacations?
No comment. But I did use Shea Moisture Silk Press in a bottle, so my hair was protected from the humidity. Clock
he found another man that he can stand by side, and they move at the same time, and they both know their places and love the places and don't want to be in any other place but that. Come on, bro, you can't stop.
I'm gonna stop you right there because I love where we at. And my son is here, Jaden. I call him China. And I want him to hear this message because that's what I have for him. I want him to fall in love with video film production. Just fall in love with it. Because if you fall in love with something, that's what this generation is missing, the love of it. And to my point, while the love of something is so important, compensation will come in many ways than just financial.
Do you mind if I add something for him?
For sure.
Okay. So this is something that they don't tell Black children. The reason why I think the love is so important, because in anything you do, you have to invest a certain amount of hours. They usually say right around 10,000 hours, right? So I said this and I got in trouble. I'm going to say it again. I know this is crass, but take it for face value. Imagine getting paid to do porn. That's what you did every day. I love having sex. If somebody paid me, I might shake my little tootie. No, but listen, no, seriously. No, seriously though.
You're talking making
right beats.
Now, bro.
No. I'm just.
I got you.
No, but let me tell you. I said that.
I don't want you to be a porn star.
No, I don't either. But you know the point, though, don't you?
Yeah.
Don't you get it?
No.
I like you even more. No, but no, I said that in front of a group of kids, and people were like, "Oh, why did you say that?" I said, because we treat our children like they don't know better.
They don't know.
And if
or they don't know at all. Yeah. You know, in this generation, people love what comes.
What up, bro? I appreciate it. That's something I've been learning as well. And it's a balance of not telling them or showing them too much. And I don't know no more, bro. Because everything's online now, bro. Everything, and even if it's not online, bro, it's so much going on in these schools now. You feel me? Like, we didn't have the access to the school, to the cell phones and stuff. So the access that they have, and they have access at school, and they on TikTok, their friends on TikTok at school, they're going to see it. It's not like how we was in school. We didn't you had to be around certain people to really, really, really know what was going on or to really understand it. Now you don't have to be around them. You could just be on your phone, feel me, and see or know what's going on right here and right there. So I think now just being open and communicating, talking to them, know what's going on with your kids, what's going on in their mind, and then you can still do all that, and I'm gonna be real with you, and they still can go out here and do what they want to do. So even as a parent, man, I think sometimes we have to not put fault on everything on us. If we are, I'm talking to the parents that's really there for their kids and that's active and that's going 110. Like, yeah, I know nobody's perfect. I know it's a lot of situations that I wish I could go back and change, and I'm not perfect, but I do know the type of father I was trying to be, that I am and still am trying to be. And like I said, bro, and don't feel like you can't open up to your kids because you worried about or this and that, or how they gonna look at you, man. You rather them look at you and be honest with them than them finding out about the situation that you lied about, and then they not being able to trust you or talk to you about anything, and then they go do it behind your back. Having that type of communication or being able to talk to your kids and them to be open is very, very valuable.
Comes with what they potentially do rather than the art of it.
Yeah.
What I see in Tyler Perry, what I see in Ryan Coogler, what I see in so many different artists that have not yet got to that platform yet is their desire to put on great work. And what is missed is, even I see it a lot in music. Folks don't really like making music. They love what comes with making a hit song. So now, even for football, I talk to kids on a day-to-day basis, and I'm like, bro, you just don't love the sport. You love what can come from the NIL is, whoo! Like the amount of money that these kids are making is astronomical, and it can.
So that was my problem. I didn't love none of the sports. I ain't gonna say I didn't love it. I know I didn't love boxing. I had a real like for boxing, but I hated. I didn't love it as much as everybody else did. Um, Football, during that period of time, I say this, as a kid, I didn't think I loved it as much as I did as when I wasn't playing anymore. And I can say this now. I don't know about regret anything, but even now, bro, like when it comes to sports, bro, like I don't, everything that comes behind sports and just being in sports, bro, it will make you lose the love of it, especially now, because everything, like, it's about the money, about the NILs and shit like that. So my bad, y'all, but everything that comes with that, man, you gotta find the real love or passion of why you're doing something, because once it becomes a business and it's like all business and you lose the fun for it, it'll never be the same for you.
It can skew your love for that sport, when I'm just saying, hey, bro, if you just love throwing the best football that you possibly can throw, and why your accuracy is being affected by, so if you fall in love with those things, the compensation will come.
The only problem with that, though, bro, I'll add to that, is that has always been our problem, is that we love the things that we do so much that they end up getting us on the other end, right? One thing that I say about the NBA, when people start criticizing people who are jumping from team to team, I say, but owners trade us like slaves and cattle all day, and nobody ever criticized them for not being loyal to.
But it's a business, though.
Well, but no, see, when it comes to white people, hold on, watch this. When it comes to white people, we make excuses for them doing the same thing. Okay. Business is fucking personal. If you trade me and I live here, my family is here.
I said that a long time ago, bro. I take everything personal. Business, everything. And some people be like, nah, bro, you can't take business personal. Damn that. Especially when I got family and people that depend on me and shit and stuff like that. Like, I don't like doing business with everybody. That's why I haven't been able to expand my business like I need to, because everybody don't do good business, bro. And I don't know why, bro, but everybody just don't do good business. And the people that do business together, they got that same, I don't know, bro. I can't speak on their business, but for me, I can't fuck with everybody.
here, you're disrupting my whole life. If me and you make a deal and you find a loophole in the contract and you fuck me over, that is very personal. See, white people have the ability to say that it's business and not personal because they never really cared about you in the first place. You were always a product to them.
Yeah.
They never looked at black people.
But I don't think that's a white man thing.
I do. Hold on a second, excuse me.
If I could pick just one product for my silk press, it's Shea Moisture Silk Press in a bottle. I apply a few pumps to freshly washed and detangled hair before blow drying. It's lightweight, protects up to 410 degrees, and it keeps frizz and humidity under control. This has to be my best at-home silk press yet.
Vitamin water helps keep me hydrated from opener to encore.
This ain't a dance that I can't afford to miss. My hands on the waist and I'm caught in bliss. Next thing you know, it felt just like this. Come on.
Vitamin water from New York.
Okay, Cam, let me ask you a question.
Go right ahead.
Since the draft is coming up, I hear a lot of people say that the NFL draft is very similar to the slave auction. How did you feel from all perspectives, but especially that perspective when you were drafted?
The visual could give off the same, but even knowing that to this day, I would do it all over again. Because at that specific point in time, that was my way of being able to change my family bloodline for the rest of my life. And if that's what the comparable is, I knew what that was, and it was more opportunity for me than anything else. Some, use that analogy, not knowing that everybody that's involved knows what comes with that specific situation. It is a business. And this is